the ISBT issue, which was come out in the last few days. That is after we had expenses of the heavy rainfall on that day. But very unfortunate after the rainfall, we saw there so much of leakage in the building of ISBT. From there, we could see that the quality of work is very poor. Then we didn't expect, if we look from the distance, that building is very nice building. That it seemed that the building has been constructed in a very good condition. But now when the first heavy rain come, it was spoiled, it was damaged, and leakage the whole of building. Then from my side, I would like to uh, demand from the department that they should issue instruction to the contractor concerned. Again, you have to take up that work again for the repairing work, so that it will not take will take time. Will not take time for the people who have continued to work there. That will not be suffer, because we saw now that SBT business has moved only very limited. Bus are coming, then some staff we could see that they have only been engaged in that side. Then some of the shop have been open, but if we allowed that building to remain as it is, also that when every time when there is a rain, that staff and others will suffer of the leakage. That will affect about the staff and others. That's why from my side, what I would like to a demand from the department that should instruction that again that should take up the work immediately, so that the work will not suffer. Second to that, I am very much shocked, because that building is in heart of the city. If that the rate of work construction has been taken up by the contractors, even the city also hidden cares and doing whatever they want. That I can understand how in the rural areas they will take up the work. Number three, that I urge the department, transport department, the intention of that ISBT, that all the buses coming from the part of that is the bus coming from other part of the state, from northeast others, all the buses should be parked there in ISBT. But we could see that as of now that all the buses have not been parking that side. That's why still we experience of the heavy traffic condition in the city. But my request, appeal to the department, to transport department, and issue order that all the interstate buses should be parked there at ISBT. I try to find out when from the drivers or those who are running the business there to say. I said, why only few buses? Has to be some 100 buses coming to Shillong every day. They said that there is the transport department have already issued the order, but the order is not clear. Whom to pack the side, from buses from which part of the state they can park there, on whom they will not to pack. That's a big confusion. Then I need modification and new order. All the buses coming from outside should park that side and should not allow, strictly should not allow. If they come once they have for the order, if the bus coming from outside they come here, then the traffic police will do their job. By the time they will exact penalty and orders. That is my request to transport department.
What about action against defaulters in the construction?
The default, that's why I tell you as of now, main important that the department should issue order again for repairing. And second to that, it depend on the department what penalty should be punished with them. That is the wish of the department.